Rain comes from clouds. It helps us to stay alive. Animals and plants need rain. When rain falls, it goes into the ground and rivers. Then it goes into plants and animals drink it. The rivers go into the sea and the sun makes the rain goes back to the cloud. I like the rain. Rain is good for you. The room was large and furniture was placed in the middle. As I was walking into another room where she was lying, I saw a host of flowers by the window. The flowers reminded me of the park where we usually sat. Once we went there, she kissed me and said, "Darling, are you worried?" And after a pause of hesitation continued, "There is nothing to worry." She smiled and I said, "Let me pick a red rose for you." Now there is no more smile on the stiff lips and the flower is gone. It is just a memory and I will never see her again. This is a tragic story. A couple of mouse deer were deeply in love. One day they went out to a field with green grass. There they grazed the young grass. The couple of deer enjoyed the late afternoon breeze. They were very happy. However, a hunter had been hiding and watching the couple of deer. Soon he fired 2 shots and hit the she deer. The she deer collapsed and died. The he deer ran into the dense jungle. As he was so sad, he lost his way. Eventually, he fell down into a deep hole in a valley and died. That is the end of the tragic story. Hearing the aircrafts flying and sirens roaring over the small town, the inhabitants ran out of their homes to find underground shelters. A small crippled boy was astonished and even excited at seeing people moving around aimlessly. No one took care of him. In 3 minutes, the aircrafts dropped hundreds of bombs, making the town a big flame, burning everything and spreading a huge amount of smoke. No more sign of life was seen in the town. It seemed that only those who were in the ground shelters who were alive. The survivors were now like rats resting in their nest. Coincidentally, as soon as the air raid was over, it rained heavily, making the town as if it had been washed clean. Now thousands of dead bodies spread around the town. Miraculously, the small boy was safe. He stood under a leafless tree, enjoying raindrops over his head.